Before creating a new scribe, let's click on this gear icon in the bottom right corner to define the default settings that will control all your scribe projects. The first one is auto save feature, which is excellent because you don't have to worry about saving your work repeatedly. VideoScribe can do it automatically for you. And if your system crashes, most of your work will be saved. I have set it to 3 minutes, so it will be auto saving every 3 minutes. You can click plus or minus signs to increase or decrease it, or click on this number to enter an exact value. If autosave time is too high, you may lose data in case of a system crash, and if it's too low, it will cause a bit of a lag in performance while saving. Next one is default transition time. It means that after an element has been drawn completely, how long should it take to move to the next element in the scene or to an entire new scene? Transition time controls how fast that transition happens. I have set it to 0.5 seconds, but again you can increase it or decrease it, or click here to enter an exact value. Default pause time is the waiting time before the next element starts to be drawn. We will learn more about these values soon, but for now set it to 0.5 seconds. Then is the default maximum draw time. It means how long each image on the canvas will draw out for. I have set it to 4 seconds. For all these above values, remember that these are just our starting values. As we proceed through the course, you will see that we will be changing these values a lot for different elements, depending on their size and complexity. Next one in the list is default image quality. It is the maximum resolution of each image imported to the canvas, like JPEG or PNG images. Currently it is set at 1000 pixels. So that means when you import a JPEG or PNG file, VideoScribe will convert it into 1000 pixels resolution. You can bring this value to a maximum of 4000 pixels, but doing that would degrade the speed and performance of VideoScribe. So if you need to zoom into the images during animation, then of course you need to increase this number. But otherwise, I would recommend to set this value around 800 to 1000 pixels, because this value would ensure high quality images without degrading performance of the VideoScribe software. Moreover, image quality only affects normal images. It doesn't affect vector or SVG images, GIF files or text. One thing to notice is that when you change these settings, it will only affect the images added to your project after making the change, and the images already present in your project will not be affected. For example, let's say you had set image quality to 1000 pixels in a project throughout. Then suddenly you go to these settings and change image quality to 3000 pixels. That change will only affect future images, and the images you had already used in your project would still say at 1000 pixels. I hope that's clear. Finally, we can hit this check mark to accept these settings.